Welcome everybody to probably the most bizarre simulation you will ever see. This is Driving Test Success, published by Focus Multimedia in 2003. Essentially, it's a simulation of driving lessons, where you practice all kinds of exciting techniques like parallel parking and bay parking. At the end of it, you have an option to take a driving test. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a virtual driving test and see if we can pass. So this is the virtual test centre. The next voice you'll hear will be the examiner.
I would like you to move out of the car park and turn right onto the road, please. I would like you to follow the road, unless the traffic signs direct you otherwise, or unless I ask you to turn, which I will do in good time. Move off when you are ready, please.
Alrighty, so I'm told the trick to this, if I remember anything from my driving lessons, is just to hammer the mirrors button. And as long as you're looking in the mirrors and not actually where you're going, you're guaranteed to pass. Just wait for this truck to come out and we're off, boys. Let's go. So the beeping noise comes on every time you make a mistake. I'm not too sure what mistake I made there, but we're just going to sit here, wait for this guy to pass. Alright, we're off. Good, seems to be clean so far. Hasn't beeped at me. What did I do wrong?
Pull up on the left, just before you reach the next stationary vehicle, please.
Apparently that was wrong.
Good. I would like you to continue to follow the road, please.
Okay, so far we're collecting faults like there's no tomorrow. This is gonna go really well. We've had like 4 faults in like 2 seconds. I swear to you, I can drive a car. Carefully, carefully. Yes. So it seems to like me driving on the wrong side of the road, because every time I go back to my own side it beeps at me. Okay, we got away with that one. We're driving for what? What? Alright, okay, fine. More mirrors, guys. If you're not moving, you can't make any mistakes. Okay, so the traffic has passed. Come on, let's head out. We indicated, we checked our mirrors. We're gonna press mirrors again, we're gonna head back in, and we're not gonna fail. Yes, okay.
Please wait. Would you continue to follow the road, and at the next junction turn left, please?
If you grew up in the UK, you'll know the most important part of your driving test is the loading times. Alright, so we can't possibly make a mistake just driving down a straight road, indicating for the junction. We're going to wait for the cars to pass. We're even going to look both ways, which is something I should probably start doing in real life. And there we go, success! What was wrong with that? Okay, we're just going to turn these beeps off and continue in blissful ignorance.
Click the clutch icon to press the clutch pedal fully down.
So every time you stop the car, there's all kinds of clickology crap you have to do where you click the clutch and the handbrake and all of that stuff that I've basically just cut out of this video because it's boring.
I would like you to continue to follow the road, please.
Honestly, in real life, for the last 2 years I've driven autos and I don't even know what a clutch pedal is anymore.
Would you continue to follow the road, and at the next junction turn left, please?
So because I've turned the stupid fault beeps off, we're just going to crack on, do what he says, click the mirrors far too many times, and at the end of it we're going to see how many faults we manage to rack up. What the hell is this? Get out the damn road, are you kidding me? I could have killed you!
Click the clutch icon to press the clutch pedal fully down.
There's a life lesson. Parents, teach your damn kids to look both ways before they cross the road, in case there's some half-wit and a shit Vauxhall doing his driving test.
Follow the road and turn right at the next junction, please.
Relax. Okay, with that bit over, let's carry on. I'm sure we're still going to pass our driving test. Keep clicking those mirrors. Going to move over to the right, because it's really picky if you turn in right and you don't move all the way over. But if you move too far, it tells you off for being on the wrong side of the road. By the way, this Vauxhall Corsa has the turn-in circle of a bus.
I would like you to follow the road and turn right at the next junction, please.
You see, this is what I never understood about learning to drive, right? You have to spend so much time looking in your mirrors that you're not looking where you're going, and you end up almost running a kid over. Just like I did there. Okay, we've got some roadworks coming up on the right. A car on its roof? See, that's what happens when you check your mirrors too often. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is going really well. So some parts of this game are actually pretty fun. There's like a whole section where it's like one of those parking challenge games that you get on a mobile phone. I'd like a modern version of this where you can use a reversing camera in the parking sections, so you don't have to look out your window like it's 1994.
Please wait. I would like you to continue to follow the road, please.
Okay, we're going to overtake this truck. We're going to do it confidently. We're going to do it safely. And by the looks of it, we're going to do it at 20 miles per hour. It's fine, keep going, we'll fit. Wait, I told you so. Never any worries there. Pro tip guys, if you're about to take your driving test, do it super early in the morning where there's no cars.
I would like you to follow the road and turn right at the next junction, please.
Not sure what that was about, but we seem to have survived it. So fun fact guys, this game actually turned up new and sealed when I bought it last week. So clearly it must have sold about 4 copies and there's a warehouse somewhere full of terrible driving test games.
I would like you to follow the road and turn right at the next junction, please.
So in addition to all this town driving stuff, there's also like a section on dual carriageway and motorway driving, which sounds super fun, but the instructor is such a pain in the backside. Like if you press the mirrors button at slightly the wrong time, you got to do the whole thing again, and it just ends up sucking. Oh, and then at the end of it, you're rewarded with a quiz on motorway signs.
Would you continue to follow the road and at the next junction turn left, please?
Okay, I've literally never seen one of these signs in my entire driving career. I always thought they were an American thing, but anyway. Just take a moment to appreciate the turning circle on this tiny car again.
Would you continue to follow the road and at the next junction turn left, please?
I did always like the level on this game, like the map. It is actually a super accurate representation of what the hell are you doing? There's cars! Cars, guys. You should be indoors for 12 weeks anyway, you're about 80 years old. Come on, man. Alright, let's get out of here. As I was saying, this is actually quite an accurate representation of like a small UK town or village. This is exactly the kind of thing you see if you learn to drive in Britain.
Please would you pull up alongside the white car ahead and then reverse and park behind it.
Okay, the parking section. So, quick disclaimer, my real car has a reversing camera, so this is going to be awful.
Good.
I said this on Instagram when I was posting some stories about this game, but I have literally no idea how anybody ever managed to park a car without a reversing camera. You just can't see anything, it's all guesswork and kind of waggling about until you probably end up in the wrong place. Like I used to be able to do it, I passed my test in an old car, I drove old cars for years and years and years, but now you ask me to park a vehicle without a computer doing it for you or helping you out, and I haven't got a damn clue. Okay, I think we're parked, I'm going to call this a success. And the game thinks so too.
I would like you to continue to follow the road, please.
Okay, so what have we done so far? We've done some tricky situations like cars on the road, overtaking, we've done a roundabout, we've done some parking badly, but we've done some parking all the same. We must be getting near to the end of the test.
Would you turn left at the giveaway junction, please? Please wait. Would you turn left at the giveaway junction, please?
I think we'll probably have to do some kind of turn in the road or reverse around the corner, because if I remember my driving test, that's what I had to do. I don't really know what the driving test in the UK looks like these days. I think this is based on like the old one that I did. I'd quite like to turn up for a driving test in a Tesla, just press the button and let the car do it for me. Although given the current state of autopilot, you'd probably fail in the first 2 minutes.
I would like you to continue to follow the road, please. I would like you to pull up and stop before the white car, and then reverse into the side road, please.
Alright, reverse round a corner. So in the lessons you get to do this from an external view, but this guy seems like a bit of a ball breaker, so I'd imagine we've got to stay in the car. So the old reverse round a corner is something you do on your test, but you literally never have to do in real life, as far as I can remember. If you have ever had to reverse round a corner in normal driving, let me know, but I'm betting right now nobody has.
I would like you to follow the road and turn right at the next junction, please.
Alrighty, we nailed that bit, so let's get on, and pretty sure now we're just going to drive back to the test centre. He's going to give us our pass certificate, and then we're going to go and buy a shit Vauxhall of our very own. Then we're going to go do some handbrake turns in Tesco's car park.
Would you turn left into the test centre car park ahead and park the car in the parking bay, please?
So I'm not going to park this properly in the bay because you can literally drive him forwards as far as I remember. So we're just going to do that, we'll leave it and see how we did. Place your bets now. Did we pass? Did we fail? How many faults did we commit?
Click the ignition icon to switch off the engine. Thank you. You have completed the driving test and the results report will now be displayed.
Okay, F is a fault, S is a serious fault, and D is a dangerous fault. We got 42 faults, 5 serious and 3 dangerous. Has anybody got some change for the bus?